subscribe for more content like this at Marona Prophecy 597. Now we're gonna get into it. I know you guys heard of the latest death in the industry. Tay Keith, age 29, R.I.P. Rest in peace. Tay Keith. They say he was very talented. He was very young. His death is under suspicion. However, we're going to go into it. We're going to get into a video with a YouTuber by the name of hoodeducated, and he's going to give us more info on the latest. And make sure you guys check out my videos, because I just put a video out on this particular thing. Rest in peace, Tay Keith. And he was too young. They're trying to say that he was on drugs, like they always say. But that's neither here or there, because if he was on the drug that they say he was on, he wouldn't be able to perform. He wouldn't be able to be. I just don't think that the producer, maybe the rapper lifestyle part of it, he'll be able to manage. But as far as being a producer, being on that type of a drug, I just don't think so. And this is allegedly. But looking at the numbers, he died June 18th, they say, 2026. And correct me if I'm wrong, but June, okay, 6, right? Okay, 1, and then we have the 8, right? That's the 9. Okay, turn the 9 upside down, and then we can keep on going. But murder by numbers. Okay, so we're gonna get into it without further ado. Rest in peace, Tay Keith, the producer. They say he was very popular. He worked with a lot of people. Go check out my video, and we're gonna get into it. All right, without further ado, here we go.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere.
Hit that thumbs up, you guys, for the algorithm.
Breaking news at 5 o'clock, Grammy-nominated music producer Tay Keith has died. Right now, Metro Police are investigating how he died. They say the family called police for a welfare check at his apartment this afternoon. He's best known for co-producing for Travis Scott, Drake, Eminem. In December of 2018, he earned his bachelor's degree from MTSU. He was nominated for Best Rap Song for his work on Travis Scott's Sicko Mode at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards. Tay Keith was just 29 years old.
Now, hold on.
Make money in real estate. Here's how you...
Sorry about that. Let's get this commercial out the way. Okay, so first of all, the first thing that I'm looking at is look at all the people that he worked for. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? The big people that they just said. Let this commercial pass, you guys. I'm not going to be too much on camera for this one because I'm trying to play catch up, right? But we're going to get into it. Let's listen to all the people that he worked with.
The result of like Drake reaching out and bring
song for his work on Travis Scott's Sicko Mode at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards. Tay Keith was just 29 years old.
This hip hop is coming together now, kind of like as a result of like Drake reaching out and bringing me a block up.
This is him.
Like people kind of like uniting them instead of like just fuck this side or fuck the other side, or you know what I'm saying? All that been going on for years. That shit way before we was making music. That shit been going on. So it's kind of like the city kind of combined, coming together, uniting and shit, and it's kind of like bringing different sides, working with different folks, and just creating more, you know what I'm saying, being more creative as a whole for Memphis.
Hold on. I just want to point out, you know, him, excuse me, guys, I got a frog in my throat. Him being as young as he is, a very vulnerable, getting into the music business on his own with these gifts. Now, y'all know Hollywood, these rappers, these singers, it is something strange going on. They are known for stealing your craft, for just stealing your destiny, stealing your music. Now, let's continue.
I just kind of feel like that kind of pushed away from the creativity of Memphis. It's just like maybe one day, like, it'll be creative if Dolph can do a song with Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Just creative idea type shit. But, you know, I just feel like it's kind of like uniting Memphis enough to create better music.
Could lock in with one producer and do a whole project. Is there anyone in mind that?
Tay Keith. I do 10.
Listen,
I do
folks.
projects for the rest of my life with Tay Keith.
Yeah. Why is that, man?
Not just because he's from the
Hit a
city. I just
thumbs
love
up.
his
Thank
sound.
you.
I just love everything about
The whole
the
vibe.
whole vibe of his beats. Like, and I know, like, we never. This right here, it finna shock you. Like, all the music that we got together, we never was right here like with each other.
Really? Wow.
And we've been putting music out before y'all knew about me.
Yeah.
Once we really get together, then he can get so busy right now, and I'm busy. Both our career up here like that. It's like when we do sit down, it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be that gun.
He was very successful at a young age.
Big John, myself, the entire company, just wanted to come down, let you know how proud of you we are. You're setting a positive example for people to follow you. We couldn't be more proud of you. It says a lot about the man you were raised to be, just committing to something and sticking to it. You sat in our office from day one and told us that you was going to graduate. You did it. You know, this is great, but this is your biggest #1 right here.
Graduated straight into the music industry.
Now, before we get into this unfortunate situation, allow me to give a shout out to everybody that gave me, you know, a happy birthday, you know, sent birthday wishes and stuff like that. I really appreciate that.
He's gonna get into it.
Before I get into this demonstration, allow me to say this. I need some help from y'all. I got one birthday flock. Classic brother, whatever. This is horrible. You talking about a shooting star, right? Grammy nominated. This
Grammy
man
nominated.
Right
They
here,
said he had
has
some.
sold over billions, or streamed over billions of times in listeners' ears, right? And when I talk about this music producer who goes by the name of Tay Keith, if you don't know who Tay Keith is, I would have to say that you are not in tune with the most. I'm talking about the hip hop artists that got the.
And right now we're speaking about the music industry, how these people are sheeple going into the music industry, not knowing that it is the Hunger Games, that there's wolves, there's vampires, there's gorillas. I mean, there's everything, because it's just like a big haunted house, right? Okay, literally and figuratively, right? With dragons and leprechauns. I mean, it's everything up in Hollywood, right? And I'm being kind of animated at the moment, but really I'm not. So what I'm trying to say is this guy has been, you know, going to school, doing good, getting, you know, learning this craft, so they call it in Hollywood, to go up into this business, and then he starts working with all these famous people. I mean, he's working with the best of the best, you all, but he is young. Now, he is good at his craft. However, are you watching the circles you are in? And do you really know the secrets of Hollywood and how you must move in the industry? Now, let's continue. Tay Keith is no longer here. He is unalived by some strange occurrence. Here we go again, trying to blame it on drugs. Okay, let's continue. This guy is telling the story. Tay Keith, rest in peace. New music producer. Lawsuit out against Sexy Red for music that was stolen from him. Okay, here we go again. So let's get into this. Okay, let's continue.
Them platinum hits, them diamond hits and stuff like this is the type of music that this young brother right here used to produce. This is the type of music that he gave to the culture. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, this brother right here. Look, a lot of y'all have been listening to Tay Keith beats and y'all don't even know it. A lot of y'all been, I'm talking about dancing to
I never heard
beats,
of him.
Laughing, giggling. But y'all don't even know that this is Tay Keith music. But allow me just to share with y'all some of his hits so that y'all can get kind of familiar and say, oh man, that's the brother that was doing them beats like that. At 29 years old,
yeah,
he done lost his life.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate situation.
Well,
but check out some of the hits. Check it out.
We'll start out with the melody, the piano. Like
go.
I just wanted the creepy, like piano sound type shit. It just was a piano I just messed with in FL Studio in Nixon. Then that's when I put the brass on her. Like the brass is like that Memphis sound, you know, it's like that dark, just melodic sound. It come from Memphis. Then that's when I added the bass to it. You gotta have the bass when you talking about like Southern Memphis music. You just gotta have bass to it. It ain't just no soft shit. You just gotta have that punch to it. That's when I added the hi-hats. Most producers don't have their hi-hats loud. I just have mine loud as hell, like you just gonna hear them. That's one of my signature sounds. You hear them out.
One, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex?
Motherfucking wrong. Fuck.
Sorry for the language.
Down on no. Yeah.
Take this here with all the ice on in the boot.
Now I know that song, right? And I don't listen to secular music at all, but I've heard that song. So now you guys know who this guy is, and don't think that they won on him because he was innocent, like-minded. He wasn't tarnished yet. He was just making his stamp. He was just putting his foot in the ground, and he had vultures over him. And I think he stepped on some toes because, you know, they want you to shh. When they steal from you, when they sneak you, when they set you up, they don't, you know, I don't believe he took the oath yet, but I'm saying others around him in the circle have. This is what I'm saying. If you get got in Hollywood, they expect you not to say a word. They expect you to take your losses and roll with the punches. However, he had been taught different because he was fully educated. So when they got him, he went after them. But he didn't know how big them, which is the powers that be, are working behind the scenes. Allegedly, Sexy Red, in the conclusion of perhaps they said the hit was from that side. We don't know yet. That's all speculation, allegedly, but sounds good. I know that this was definitely a sacrifice. They definitely took him out, though. Let's continue. Thank you.
And that's not everything. Look, I will be here all day long, breaking down hit after hit after hit after hit. The music industry today, as we know it, is not going to be the same because of this young brother's life is gone. It's not about to be the same. I'm talking, he was the go-to guy. You see what I'm saying? Hey, look, I need a hit. Hey, call TAY KEITH. You see? Hey, I need a summer jam. Hey, call TAY KEITH. I need something for the club. Hey, call TAY KEITH.
So he was the it guy.
I need something for the streets. I need the hustlers to get back to hustling. I need the gangsters to get mad. Call TAY KEITH.
So he was the young hit maker.
You know what? No, I need something for the ladies. You know
coming
what I'm saying?
up in
I need
Hollywood.
Something real soft and smooth. Something that the ladies would like. Call TAY KEITH. You see? This how cold he was with his beats. This how raw he was. And for him to be gone now, hey, listen, I'm telling y'all, don't be mad when y'all start hearing these, these old nursery beats and stuff like that, the beats that don't make you move and all that. No,
Yeah, but they smile in your face. What they say, they always want to take your place. Backstabbers. I know it was somebody in his circle. I'm going to fast forward through a little bit of this.
All right. And one of the things that is going on is that a lot of people are saying that TAY KEITH had a drug addiction.
Here we go.
And not the normal drug addiction that we normally hear.
Have you guys heard something?
Hear people are strung out on fentanyl. You hear people strung out on heroin, cocaine, crack, meth, and stuff like that. No, it's not none of them. There's a new drug that a lot of young brothers are getting into. And this new drug is called whippets, right? And I know a lot of my audience is saying, what the hell is
heard of
whippets?
that?
We don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't know nothing about it neither. I've been hearing about it and stuff like that, but I ain't know nothing about it either. But I had to do my homework.
Yeah, they said the other rapper, young rapper Skrilla, the voodoo hoodoo man. Yeah, they said that. Well, he definitely uses it. I think he was on No Jumper, or he was on somebody podcast, and he was inhaling the whippets then. So they're trying to put the whippets drugs on the Tay Keith guy, but Tay Keith did not look like he was on anything. Let's continue.
Homework. Check it out.
Her addiction to nitrous oxide, which she started using when she was 19, left her temporarily paralyzed.
It was so
and we're gonna scan through this
addicting
too.
that even after I got paralyzed and I was in the hospital, and I
greatly abused by teenagers who inhale it for a quick high,
as well as their abuse.
You get euphoric side effects, hallucinations sometimes, in high quantities over a long period of time. You can develop things that are really dangerous, like a vitamin B12 deficiency, which can affect your neurological system.
So my whole thing is, this man is a producer. This man got to think. He got to work hard. I don't believe this is the drug, or any drug for that matter. I think they're trying to put that on him, because this drug this drug takes you out fast. Like, you start losing faculties fast. So, he seemed sharp all the way to the end. Let's continue. Nah, I don't believe this. I don't know who put that out there. I don't believe it.
What's changed is the way they're being packaged.
And we know that.
Control set 3 to 2024. A quick search online, and there are a variety of brands and countless flavors like cranberry mango, cooking similar to the Parade. Video by rapper Rude Kays for his song Whip It. The troubling trend prompting Grammy winner SZA to post on X is no one going to talk about how Galaxy Gas came out of nowhere and is being mass marketed to Black children. NBC News reached out to the makers of Galaxy Gas,
but I don't think he was on that.
On a daily event. Last year, the general
Let's fast forward.
One at hot.
I apologize, guys.
And legal
AI agents. Well,
Hold on.
Don't be scared.
I apologize. Let me pause this commercial. We're gonna get back to it. Yeah, I just don't believe that that was his thing. Because as far as what you could see, right? That wasn't his stilo. You would always see that in his hand or with him, because they can't get rid of stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't believe that was that. And I'm going to fast forward through this because he's talking about the drug Whip It, but this is about Tay Keith. And I don't believe that he was doing that. I just don't believe it. Okay, let's get back into it.
Be inhaling that stuff so much to the point where your
God bless
lungs freeze to death.
Welcome in to all the new people. Hold on. Welcome in to all the new people. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this at Marona Prophecy 597. Now, this is a video about Tay Keith, the up-and-coming producer. He is 29 years of age, and subsequently he has passed away due to, we don't know, but I'm thinking it's sacrificial.
Get frostbite. And once your lungs go into frostbite, they're not able to,
He's talking about Whip It.
Because your lung, when you try to, so that's the word on the street. So I got to put it out there like that, because I would like to wait for the autopsy to come back, and then we can find out what's really going on. But I got to give y'all the rumors and stuff like that, because a lot of the times rumors be the truth, right? But now, there's a second thing that's going on that a lot of people are not talking about.
Here we go, y'all.
But they are saying that he was a sacrifice. Now, y'all know.
Yep.
Hood educated. I don't get into all the, the theories, the conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But a lot of people do believe that. Me, myself, I don't believe it, right? But a lot of people...
Well, I do, and I'm going to tell you why. Because doing the numerology and all of that, it all leads up to 666. That's what it is. The month June, which is 6. Okay, the 18th 1 8. Okay, so that's 1 plus 8 equals 9. Flip that upside down. We have 2 6s so far. Now, go further. Okay, June 18th 2026. Okay, do the math. Let's continue.
I believe in that the music industry killed him. That the music industry provided him a drug or provided him something to the point where they killed him. And I know a lot of you might be saying, damn, hood educated, why would they kill him? They was making millions together. Why would they want to kill him? Well, they're saying that one record label that he was dealing with a famous female artist who goes by the name of Sexy Red.
Here we go. And hello.
A lot of people are saying that he filed a lawsuit because they were trying to play him for the money. Check it out. In the Circuit Court of the 11th Judicial Circuit in and for Miami-Dade County, Florida, General Jurisdiction Division. This right here is a civil case, y'all. Bratavius Lakeith Chambers, professionally known as Tay Keith, an individual, plaintiff versus Rebel Music LLC, a Florida limited liability company, and Janae Narai Worry, professionally known as Sexy Red, an individual.
Wow.
She is the defendant. So he is suing her company and her. Plaintiff Bratavius Lakeith Chambers, professionally known as Tay Keith, or plaintiff, by and through undersigned counsel, files this complaint against defendants Rebel Music LLC, Rebel, and Janae Narai Worry, professionally known as Sexy Red, Worry, collectively referred to as defendants, and in support thereof state as follows. Overview. 1. This complaint seeking equitable and legal relief emanating from claims for unjust enrichment and violation of the Florida Deceptive and Unfair Trade Practices with respect to 13 compositions authorized and or authored by plaintiff.
Now, hold on. Look at the symbolism also. Remember, okay, working with Satanists and Luciferians and stuff like that, okay, the esoteric occult. Okay, these are secret numbers, you know, Freemason numbers and things of that nature. 13, that's another number. We have 3, 6, we have 9, we have 13. Okay, they speak in symbolism to what they do. This, you just cannot make it up. All of a sudden, he knows his thing, right? That's for sure, because he went out and did the legal correct thing. He put a lawsuit out on somebody who was stealing from him and taking from him. So he did the right thing. However, he was dealing with the wrong people. He wasn't protected. He wasn't covered. You know, I don't know. You have to be spiritually covered going into the music industry. Let's continue.
Plaintiff also seeks equitable accounting, declaratory relief, and disgorgement of royalties otherwise belonging to plaintiff and paid to defendant as a result of their exploitation of the aforesaid compositions authorized and or co-authored by plaintiff. In other words, he is saying that they took 13 beats from him, used them, made millions of dollars off those beats.
Sounds
and they
familiar,
did not
right?
give him his credit. They did not give him no money or nothing. So, in other words, y'all, a lot of those hits that y'all hear, Sexy Red, all that ski and all that type of stuff, came from Tay Keith.
Wow. And check this out. That lawsuit was not going away. So maybe is it far-fetched that they needed to unalive him to silence him because this lawsuit wasn't going away? It's costing them money to protect themselves and to continually fight the process of the lawsuit. Think about it. Think about it.
He ain't get a dime for him. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now, even though he filed a lawsuit against her record label, he still had a cool relationship with Sexy Red.
So he thought.
But a lot of people need to understand one thing. When a producer is doing business with record labels, what the producer does is, say if a record label or an artist say, hey man, I need a beat. You would never hear that. They always say, send me some beats, right? And what happens is good producers like Tay Keith, what they do is they'll send them a packet. You understand? And in this case, it appears to be 13 beats. He sent them a beat packet, right? Of
and they 13 beats. Allegedly.
Sexy Red's record label took every single last beat and made hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
Sounds familiar.
With Sexy Red. And then give him a dime in Pakistan money for all those beats. And so now, with her having the hits that she have from his beats, no, they owe that boy millions of dollars. And so they saying after the lawsuit and all that, now all of a sudden, he end up dead. Now look, one thing that I can say about money do bring out the worst in people.
Of course.
And not only that, you dealing with these crooked record labels and stuff like that. If they don't want to pay you them millions and millions of dollars that they owe you and they want to keep it for themselves, then hey, people get killed for money all the time. But once again, I got to be 100 with y'all. This right here is a rumor. This right here is what people is putting out there. But however, we do see that Sexy Red or her record label do owe him some money to the point where he filed a lawsuit against the record label.
Right.
Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here.
I don't know what he's going to say. Let me see.
I would like to extend my condolences to him and his family.
Yes, God bless the family.
This is a very unfortunate situation. It's a sad situation.
It is.
Right now, we really don't know what's going on because everything is fresh off the press. But as soon as we find out what's going on, I'm talking about with the autopsy, and if any foul stuff was involved, I'm going to get it right to you. This is Hood Educated.
And I just want to say that they will cover that up too. I mean, these people are well established. So my whole thing is, did Tay Keith meet his fate by going up against a industry giant? At first, he had good relations with this people. Sexy Red and her Rebel Music record label, I think was the name of her company or something like that. But whoever she was under, whatever entity that she represents, he had a good relationship with them until they started stealing from him. And all he did was take up for himself what he was taught, what he went to school for. He took the legal way and he filed a lawsuit against them for what was due to him, what was owed to him. And then all of a sudden, mysteriously, this man comes up unalived. So it's not far-fetched. We know what's going on, and they don't care because they got the power and the money, and this is a machine, and they're gonna keep on going with it. Cautionary tale: take your talents elsewhere. Don't work all your life to go to school, get all these degrees, and then you want to end up in Hollywood at the music industry, and you already know what's going on. You work to unalive, to be dead? No. So God bless you guys. Hit a thumbs up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this at Morona Prophecy 597. I'll be back. I'm not dressed today, but I'll be back. God bless you guys. Thank you. Tay Keith, rest in peace.